Here we go.
Alright, so it is the morning of
Surgery.
I am starving. What? I am. It is Friday the 13th. We are going in for our second kidney embolectomy. Our check-in time is at 9:30, so we're about to head up there. And just praying that God's hands are on the doctors and the nurses and anesthesiologists and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Not a lot to say, just jumping on. Here we are.
Darren's going to be waiting and updating everybody via our Remind 101.
Which is the most amazing thing that we've ever done. It just groups everybody together. I don't got to send out a billion messages.
But it's not a group text. Everybody gets individual notifications.
Yeah.
So it's really nice.
Yeah. So
the plan is hospital stay will probably be at least 48 hours, hoping that I can recover quickly, and it's only 48 hours because last time we had to stay 72. So hoping that we can get out of here a lot sooner than we did last time, because I hate being in the hospital. But I've got about 60 podcasts downloaded. I've got 15 sermons from our pastor, the audio from those downloaded, and I tried to download Scooby-Doo, but it didn't work.
And I've got Dwarf Fortress, so I'll be whenever she's sleeping, I'll be able to play some Dwarf Fortress,
which will probably be a lot. Because
I hope and pray it's a lot, because you need rest. You need to rest after that stuff. They need to jack you up with all the drugs.
All the drugs.
All the drugs.
We will see you after the surgery.
Myers out.
So it is 4 a.m. in the morning on Saturday. I had my surgery yesterday. We never did any kind of update because it was very emotional. The surgery overall went well, but I was in a lot of pain, just like last time. And MDA has updated their COVID restrictions, and Darren was not able to stay with me overnight. And it caused a lot of problems and emotional distress. I've been battling really, really hard with anxiety and depression since the last surgery, and this didn't help. My PTSD has been flared because of my depression, and so I've been having a lot of nightmares and night terrors that I just wake up screaming from, and Darren's the only one who's able to calm me down. I'm gonna have to turn an actual light on. I have been struggling with my PTSD that causes a lot of night terrors and, of course, anxiety rolled into it, and Darren is the only one who's able to calm me down, and usually if I wake up and I see Darren there, then I'm able to like reground myself and know that like I'm not in danger and that nothing's gonna happen to me, and so I'm gonna be okay. And so going into tonight, not only did we spend more time in recovery than we thought we were going to have to because I was in so much pain, but we had assumed that he was going to be able to stay with me overnight. And we finally get up to our room and realize that they didn't approve him to stay with me this time. And so I'm trying not to hyperventilate and go into a panic attack. And even now, I've cried multiple times throughout the night. I'm trying to not cry again because it hurts to cry. It's just been really, really hard. And he's gonna be able to come see me during visiting hours tomorrow. But the ways that Darren helps me physically throughout the day, he knows how to help me to the bathroom without hurting me. He knows how to help me in and out of bed without hurting me. We have one-word systems that I can say when I'm so weak that I can't talk. That I can say one word and he knows exactly what I need. And tonight I haven't had that, and it's made it really difficult. Even more so than it should be. And so I just really want to get out of here. Because now it's not only the physical aspect of him helping me, but it's the emotional and the mental aspect too. And I've been praying so hard, and I've been listening to the music. But when I fall asleep and I have the nightmares, and then I wake up and I'm alone. And I wake up and I'm alone and I'm in excruciating pain. And the person who is usually able to let me know that it's okay isn't here. It just adds to all of the anxiety and all of the PTSD attacks. So I haven't slept at all. I've slept in maybe 10-minute to 20-minute increments the entire night. And I just want to go home. I just want to go home. And if y'all think this is bad, you should have seen how bad I was when he was having to leave. And I know that I shouldn't be offended. And I know that the nurse was just trying to do her job, but it was really hard because during the last portions of him being up here, I wanted him to be able to be the one to help me because I was hoping that maybe if he was the one to help me set up my pillow the way that we usually do and to get me changed and to clean me up
and to help me bathe, that maybe I would be able to get through the night because he had already taken care of the majority of the things. And the nurse just kept on getting in the way and doing all of it, despite me asking specifically, Darren, can you come do this for me? Babe, can you come do this for me? And so it was like, even when he was there for just the hour that he was able to stay with me inside visiting hours, it's like he wasn't even there. And it's like, any amount of time that we had together, we didn't actually have together. I understand needing to protect people because of COVID, and we try to be so careful with everything. But I hate the mental and the emotional aspect that this has brought on to everybody. Because I know it's not just me. I know that there are families who have loved ones in the hospital and they're not even able to see each other. It's just, it's not right. And yes, there's a physical health to be evaluated, and the physical health is very important. But there's also a lot to be said about the mental and emotional health of a patient. Whether you're going through COVID or cancer or post-surgery recovery, it's been proven that how the patient is emotionally and mentally significantly plays into how well they're going to recover from whatever it is they're going through. This isn't what I was expecting the day to go like. And I'm just so tired. And I know that's playing into my pain. This is just really hard right now. This is really hard. Put it behind.
So, it is, what, day?
Saturday, just
Yeah, Saturday.
about 24 hours after
The procedure.
we thought things were going really well.
They were going really well. You were energetic and talkative and feeling
Took
great.
a really, really good nap.
Yeah.
And
That you walked around almost by yourself, like, just did 2 laps around the thing to make sure, like, they just wanted to make sure that you were doing all right.
recovering from the post-surgery sores for the leg.
We
And
signed.
We literally were signing discharge
We
papers.
signed discharge papers, and I kid you not, they were like, well, we're going to check your vitals one last time before we let you go. 103 degree fever. It's like, is it tumor fever? Is it is it from the treatment, which is normal? 103 degree fever is normal for us after treatments. We
It's
usually
day 3 or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's day 4 after treatment.
yeah. So this
and so
is
it's right around the time frame.
This is normal. 103 degree fever could be I'm exhausted and I just did 2 laps around the building, or this could actually be
Sepsis or
So it could be sepsis, or it could be what they fear, which is the post-operation. It's called post-embolization syndrome. It's where when you embolize something in your body and you kill an organ, that organ starts to break down, and your body is flooded with all kinds of junk from that tumor or from the organ breaking down. And usually that goes off without a hitch. It's fine. You just feel nasty and then they send you home. Or it could cause your body to react with high fevers. So, I mean, we don't know what it is. It's kind of like a...
just talking to the doctor
Yeah.
right now.
I mean, guys, I'm kidding not. Like, you see Brittany right now. She's just sluggish and tired and everything. 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, bubbly, up and talking and just normal. So
It hit me really, really fast.
yeah. If it is post-embolization syndrome, it sucks. But it also means that the embolization worked. It succeeded. Are you okay?
Sciatic.
Sciatic pain is always. Speaking of which, we may find some good juice for sciatic pain. So that's a thing. So anyway, but here we are. We were doing fantastic, and suddenly we were gonna go to Dionisio's. There it is. There it is.
I don't want to. Right now, it's technically visiting hours, and Darren can stay because it's the weekend until 8 o'clock.
Yeah, 8. It's currently 5 o'clock, so.
But I really don't want to stay overnight again without him in the hospital, because last night I was semi-okay, other than emotionally. Like, I was in a lot of pain, but not nearly as much as I'm in now. And if the fevers get worse, it gets to the point where I can't even talk or communicate what's going on. But Darren knows my symptoms and knows everything about post-treatment, that he would literally be able to advocate for me, because I don't feel like I can advocate for myself right now. And
I won't be here because rules.
If we have to stay longer, I don't necessarily feel safe staying without having somebody here to advocate for me. I might try to talk to them to convince them to let him stay, but they were really strict and really mean about it yesterday. Hence the reason that you saw me on here literally crying. And this is just, combine that with my anxiety and depression, and the fact that I did not sleep at all last night because of PTSD triggers. I was sleep deprived when Darren got here.
And she slept hard.
And once he was finally here, I was finally able to relax, and I was finally able to sleep. And I think it's part of what made me feel so much better. And I'm scared that tonight, being in even more pain than I was last night, I'm scared that it's going to be even worse than it was last night. And it was pretty dang bad. So I'm not looking forward to staying, if that's what ends up happening. I hope they send us home so we can just rest from the hotel bed and just recover. I'll even skip out on Dionisio's.